I just want to remind you of the principles of Pilates, because I really want to concentrate on doing a strict Pilates class. I think we need it. I know I need it. I've gotten kind of stiff. I've gained 5 pounds, guys. So, you know, I don't want to lose it, but we just need to, you know, all of us are, you know, we have weaknesses, we have, you know, issues going on. So I think Pilates is going to really strengthen us up a little bit, you know. It's so I really want to go through what I was taught and the principles and so on. So remember, center in, everything from the middle here, transverse abdominis. Precision, remember, we start in good form, we go in good form, and we come out in good form. Breathing is very important. So remember, in Pilates, we breathe in through the nose, and then we breathe out through pursed lips, like you're blowing out a candle, some people say. We were taught pursed lips. And as you breathe out through those pursed lips, you engage your abdominal muscles even more. So you pull the belly button back towards the spine and just let the rib cage fall. And also remember the pelvic floor muscles as well, right? You slightly knit them and draw them up. So we inhale through the nose and we exhale through pursed lips. And as you exhale through those pursed lips, you begin to pull the belly back to the spine, right? And then we leave that there and we breathe from the bottom of the rib cage to the sternum, all right? You all know that. Just a little reminder. All right. You might be seeing some weird things going on here. I saw a Pilates mat that they make. It's quite thick, and they make it by they put a rod in the mat itself. So I did this little thing today to try and show you that we don't have to have that mat. We can do it with your broomsticks, but this is not today. This is to show you. What I did here was showing you. I have that thick mat. So I folded it and put the broom through it. So we have handles on either side of the mat. All right, so you guys can experiment with doing something like this for the next class. All right, and I will use it maybe once or twice in this class just to show you what I mean by that. Another thing that I have found, and I know some Pilates teachers do it as well, is to put something down by your feet, to raise the feet up a little bit, and that protects your back. Because you know, lots of times when we're doing some of these exercises, we tend to use our back muscles rather than the abdominal muscles here, right? The ones that wrap around us. We forget those, we lose them, and then we use the back. So sometimes I think the blocks might be a little bit high. So you can either roll an extra mat or maybe a beach towel or something, just to lift your feet up off the ground a little bit. And then again, I did this so that I'm going to show you all today what we're going to do. All right, so everybody's on. Sean came on.
No, it's Angelina's
Angelina and Diane, welcome to Pilates. So I decided, ladies, to let us go back to the days of doing strict Pilates classes, because I think now we need them. We really need to do our Pilates. We get in yoga, we get it from Karen, and you get it from me as well. So I am going to concentrate 1 day a week, and if it works out and you want 2 days, the 2 days I teach, you want those 2 days to be Pilates, I'm happy to do that for you. All right. So I was going back through the principles with Margaret and Karen a little earlier on. I don't know if the rest of you heard it. So remember that we are breathing in through the nose and out through pursed lips. We blow the air out through the lips. Let us all try this. Look at me a second here. You're going to breathe in through the nose. And then as you breathe out through the mouth, we breathe out through the mouth and we pull those tummy muscles back to the spine. So it looks like this. Right? So it's in through the nose, and as you exhale forcefully through the mouth, the tummy muscles go into the spine, you know, we scoop them up underneath that rib cage. Then we hold that muscle action and we breathe from the bottom of the rib cage right up to the sternum, all right? So that's your Pilates breath. It's a little bit different to the yoga breath, all right? But if you forget it, for the time being, don't worry about it. I'm just reminding you. Remember that it's about centering. Everything comes from here. Precision, control. We want to control everything that we're doing here on the mat, right? So put the mind-body connection in there also. So we're going to begin lying down on the mat. And for those who just came in, you're wondering what this is about. If anything, I'll explain it again at the end of the class, so don't rush off, all right? We're going to do our roll up today with the broomsticks to help us, rather than just trying to. And remember, when we're doing the roll up, we're not to heave. Nothing about heaving. We need to use your abdominal muscles. And remember, there are modifications for everything, and I can go do those as well. So I'm going to demonstrate one or two things holding this stick here today for you, so that maybe in the next class we can all try it. And folks who just came in, you need to wrap a little, maybe not this class, but you need to put a little extra yoga mat or something at the bottom of your mat, just to rest your feet on or your heels, so that we take pressure off the back. All right. If you have issues, you all know your issues, shoulder, neck, whatever. Please be mindful of that. All right. So I, of course, cannot do everything. I'm going to just maybe demonstrate and then leave. Just make sure that you're all comfortable and you're doing what you can do. So let's start, because I know the time is going. So everybody come down onto your mat. And if you have questions, you can always WhatsApp me the questions after, or if you want to stay on afterwards and we can talk about it, we can do that. All right, so bend your knees. Now, the other thing that because we've forgotten a lot about the principles of Pilates, when the feet are on the mat like this, we're in neutral spine, okay? The spine is nice and neutral, so we don't want a space here, underneath here. When the legs are up off the mat like this, we are imprinting the spine into the mat. Nothing moves, it's just the weight of the legs going up here like this. You will feel the spine resting on the mat. Don't try to do anything to disturb that imprint. All right. We want it's like we used to say your spine in sand, if you're lying down on the beach in sand. All right. So let us start. We're going to roll the shoulders down away from your ears. Another principle in Pilates, shoulders away from the ears. Relax your hands beside you. And just make sure that you're nice and straight on your mat. I know it's hard to tell. I don't even know if I'm straight. Much less. All right, so shoulders down away from the ears. And before we start, we're going to take a breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Let's do 2 breathing exercises like that. Inhaling through the nose to just help us to relax. And exhale through the nose. And just try to relax. Now, don't think about anything. Don't think about getting it perfectly right and all that sort of thing. Another one is inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Pilates breath now. So we're going to inhale through the nose. Fill the lungs up. And then exhale forcefully through the mouth. And as we breathe out through the mouth, we're going to pull those tummy muscles down and up underneath that rib cage. Notice how that feels. Let's let go. Let go the belly, let go everything. Let's try that again. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale through pursed lips. And as you exhale that forcefulness of that exhale is going to help you to scoop those tummy muscles in and up underneath that rib cage. Now hold that muscle action and start to breathe now in through the nose and out through pursed lips from the bottom of the rib cage up to that sternum. All right, so let's go. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through pursed lips from the rib cage all the way up to the sternum, exhale from the sternum to the rib cage. So let's, on your own pace, your own time, do a few rounds of that Pilates breath. Notice how the difference between the yogic breath and this breath. So as you breathe in from the bottom of the rib cage, you're going to feel the rib cage expanding to the sides without the belly raising up. All right. So a couple more of these. Let's just relax them. If you can't get it right now, that's okay. Not to worry about all of that. We haven't done this kind of Pilates for a long time, so let's just get back into it now. All have our issues, and we just want to make ourselves nice and strong here. Okay, and that's the breath that we want for the rest of the class. So let's go again now. We're going to inhale through the nose, and as you exhale through pursed lips, you're going to draw the pubic bone to the belly button, neutralizing the spine. And as you inhale now, you're going to roll the pubic bone away from the belly button. All right, you're pressing that sacrum down. You can feel a slight lift of the lower back there, with the curve in the waist. And then exhale again through the pursed lips as you draw that pubic bone towards the belly button. We're going to go back and forth like this a few times at your own pace. Think about your breath. Think about what you're doing. Feel those muscles that we're working. And while you're doing this, I have to remind you that we go into the poses in good form. We stay in good form and we come out in good form. That's what Pilates is all about. Okay, breath and good form and control. Exhale through pursed lips. Good. And then last one more. And coming back now. So this is your neutral spine. You can feel the spine just resting comfortably on your mat. So to feel the imprint with control, nothing moves, nothing else is going to move. You're going to take your right leg, slide the heel in a little bit, and then lift that leg up in tabletop position. Make sure that the knee stays in line with the hip. Everybody felt that? Did you notice and feel anything there? And then lower that leg down to meet the other leg on your mat. Beautiful. All right, the other side now. So remember your breath. As you exhale through pursed lips, you're going to draw this heel slightly in towards the buttocks or the thigh, and then lift it up carefully. Nothing else moves. We're not rocking around. And we lower that leg down. Then let the body feel that imprint. All right, we're going to do one more in with one leg at a time. So let's go over to the right one again. Close your eyes and concentrate on what you're doing here. As you scoop those tummy muscles in and up, let me remind you of that. Keep the muscle action there as we lower that right leg down. This is excellent for our bodies. And then we're going to take it to the other side now. Nothing moves. Only raise that leg up. Take the top position, and then we take it back down. All right, the real deal now. We're going to take a breath as you exhale through the mouth and scoop those tummy muscles in and up. Raise that right leg up, and then raise that left leg up. Ooh, feel that, everybody? Okay, yes. Drop the shoulders down away from the ears. Don't tighten up your shoulders. Don't tighten up your upper body. Breathe here. And then we're going to lower that right leg down. Squeeze that tummy in, and the left leg comes down to meet it. All right? Let's do one more like that. Isn't that nice? So we're going to raise that right leg up. Okay, take it in good form here. Remember the knees on top of that ankle there, above the ankle. And then we squeeze that tummy in and all to lift that left leg up. I'm feeling the 5 pounds I put on. Funny. All right, stay there, breathe, and then take the right leg down with precision and the left leg down. Beautiful. So take a moment, take a breath. From here, we're going to raise those arms up towards the ceiling together. Don't let one leave the other one. And when you're able to see your fingertips in front of your hair, like so, from here, you're going to draw your shoulders down into the mat. So open up the front of the body. Take a big breath again and breathing out through the mouth. Take the arms back only as far as you comfortably can take them. So we're not touching the floor in and through. You're just staying hovering above the floor. Take a breath again as you exhale through pursed lips, scooping those tummy muscles in and up. Now slide your rib cage, the bottom of the rib cage. In your little mind's eye there, you're sliding that rib cage down towards the hips, right? You reach your hips already, don't you? Okay, keep that there, keep it there. And then we're going to use those abdominal muscles to raise those arms back up and then slowly release the arms back to the floor. Everybody felt that? Okay, your arms are resting lightly on the floor. You're going to slide your shoulders on the mat. Slide your arms. The shoulders go right up towards the ears. Slide in, don't lift anything. Nothing else moves. And then slide them down away from those ears, around those shoulders, please. Again, let's slide the shoulders right up towards the ears. Your arms are sliding on the mat, tight, tight, tight. And then slide them down. Nice. Very good, everybody. Nice. Okay. Guess what now? We're going to start with the hundreds. The hundreds is the start of the Pilates exercises because it fires up the powerhouse. The powerhouse is the center of the body that goes right around. Okay, that's our little powerhouse right underneath that rib cage area there. So before we start, I want to give you options. You can stay exactly here on your mat and just move the arms around like this. We can do this one, which I found out about, where you just have the arms on the mat, head on the mat, and you go up and down with the legs instead of the arms. Okay, as you inhale through the nose for 5 and exhale through the mouth for 5. That's another option. And the stronger ladies in Pilates, you know what you want to do with your hundreds. You can raise head, neck, and shoulders, leaving the legs on the mat and do this. Make sure that when you lift up your head, neck, and shoulders, you're not having any neck issues. You're looking between the thighs. You're not looking up there and over curving that neck. This is what is going to cause the problem. All right, so you look down here, lift up from the shoulders, and we slap. The hundreds is all about the slapping, like you're in a swimming pool, slapping the water. Some of you may want to do tabletop. Some of you may want to do this and this, right, while you're slapping the arms up. There are many, many versions. I'm going to just come up and have a seat. And I'm going to count you through it. So today, let's just do all 100 today. Why not? Most of the time we do 50. So we're going to do all 100 today. So make yourself comfortable, make yourself ready. All right? Mind-body connection. Okay, so get into the form that you want to be in today for your hundreds. Right. All right, remember, if you're going to lift that head up, folks, lift it. Don't strain your neck, please. If not, put it on a cushion or lie down or something. All right, so we're going to start. Your arms are nice now. Make those arms rigid, very rigid, okay? So we're going to begin. So you're going to inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 50. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Soon be there. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah. Take a break. Take a stretch. Do something that you feel that you want to do. Good. Very nice, everybody. Breathe in. Breathe out, okay? So the next one in the series is our roll up. So take off my glasses. Get your sticks, everybody, for your roll up. And if you want to roll the bottom of your mat, so you can lift the heels up off the mat a little bit, you can try lifting the heels up. The block is a little bit high, but I'm just doing it to show you. Okay? I'm on my block. You don't have to use the block. It might be a little high. Just use anything you want or nothing at all. Stick in our hand. Now we're going to inhale the arms up. Okay, before we begin, let's get into good form. Legs are nice and tight. Okay, take a big breath in through the nose, exhale through the mouth, and scoop those tummy muscles in and up. Take the arms slightly back behind you, just like this, a little bit, not much. Then you're going to slide the rib cage down towards those hips. Then you're going to take another big breath here. You can flex the feet up, point them. I don't really care what you want to do with the feet. And as we exhale now, you're going to chin to chest, roll yourself up and come all the way up towards those toes. Now stay there. If this is not working for you, ladies, you have the option of doing this one, where you use it, put down the stick and use your hands here and lift yourself up. And when you come up, you slide the feet out. All right. So everybody should be up at this point. Let me get rid of my blocks for the time being. All right. So we're all up here now. Okay. So scoop, scoop, scoop. Now get your arms really rigid here to go back. So as you scoop those tummy muscles in and up, let's go down slowly with control. Keep the arms nice and tight. When the wings of your shoulder blades there come onto the mat, then you raise your arms back up. All right, so don't let the arms stay up there when you're struggling like this. Okay, so that was a little test one. We're going to do the real thing now. So let's go. Take a breath in as you exhale, scoop those tummy muscles in and up. Drop the rib cage down. Inhale to start, exhale, chin to chest, roll up and come forward. Squeeze that tummy in. Pull the rib cage back into your back there and squeeze that tummy in. And then we roll down. Let the arms be nice and rigid here. Shoulders down and take it into the shoulders and we roll back. If you're not doing this one, you're doing the one with bent legs. Same sort of principle. Let's go again. Exhale through the mouth and roll up and come forward towards the toes. And then slowly go back. Arms are rigid as you go back. And then they come up to the ceiling. Again, inhale, exhale, roll up. Good. Coming forward. If your knees are bent, you can slide them out and go back. And then bend them when you get down onto the mat to come up. Let's go again. Exhale. See, like this. Just come up, scoop, scoop, scoop. You can lengthen the legs out. You don't have to. You can stay here. And then we roll back down. Nice and easy. Good. Slow. Slow is nice. Let's go. Exhale. Roll up. Come forward. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Roll back down. Good. Let's do two more like that. Roll up. Come all the way up. And roll down. All the way down. Good. One more now. One more. Last one. Work it, work it, work it. Scoop, scoop, scoop. And lift up. And slowly roll down. Good. Next one in the series is supposed to be roll over, but I'm going to omit that one. Not doing that one today. Second, the other one now is to do our leg circles. We do leg circles where you can have one thigh into the chest and you work on one leg. Or you can have that leg slightly bent like this on the mat if you're not so strong. And then you lift up the other leg here. Okay, turn that right leg out. Turn it from the hip crease there, the hip joint, out a little bit. So you're turning a little bit out towards that right side. The hands are beside you. Take a big breath here as you exhale and scoop those tummy muscles in and up underneath the rib cage. You're going to drop that leg out to the side, take it down, around, and come back to center and stop. Nothing moves. You can put your hand on the hips if you wanted to keep them stable. Let's go again. 3 in one direction. Let's go. This is the second one. Come around and stop. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Last one in this direction. Around. Nice and controlled, everybody. Beautiful. And then we're going to reverse that circle. When I chat so much, I lose count. And this is number 3. Remember, the leg is slightly turned out, so we don't destroy that hip joint. And the last one here, and come back to center. Good. Now, release that right leg down. You have the option, as what I said before, where you can take one leg into the chest, or you can bend the knee. All right. And the reason why it's nice to turn that thigh out is because it's better for the turning of the hip there. When it's straight like this and you try to turn it, oh, see? It's very, very hard on that hip joint. All right, so left side now. We come up with that left leg, nice and tight and straight, or maybe slightly bending in the knee. Okay, turn that leg out to the left. You can point the toe if you want. Okay, turn it out. All right, so put your hands on the hips to steady yourself if you're not so steady. And we're going to begin now. Remember, we're using the breath. Exhale through the mouth, put the tummy muscles in and up, and we're going to go out to the side, come around, come up, and stop. And out, down, around, and stop. One more in this direction. Good. And then we reverse the direction. Make sure you turn in the thigh out still, and we go inside, around, out to the side, and up, down. Last one. Good. And release. Taking both eyes into the chest, put a hand on each knee and draw some circles. And reverse that circle. Okay. Very good. All right. So now we're going to put your hands underneath your thighs and roll yourself up. And we're going to do rolling like a ball. All right. So we're here. Remember that your spine now needs to be curved because it's going to give you that momentum to keep swinging back and forth. So you can hold either your shins here, so you walk the heel in, or you can hold it back with the thighs, whatever you prefer, and your elbows are sticking out. So take a big breath here, in through the nose, out through the mouth, scoop those tummy muscles in and up, roll that tailbone underneath you, pull, 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 until you go back, you come up, and you stop. If you're not stopping here today, please put the toe down on the mat. All right, do not do the exercise because of that. Try and do it, even if you have to put the foot down on the mat. And let's go, roll back, come up and stop. I'm going to leave you at your own time and your own pace to do 3 more of these. Rolling back and up. Good. 1 more. Okay, and you come up and stop. Okay, now hold the back of your thigh, roll down, bring the legs up. Okay, now again, we have the option, you can stay like this, you can put something behind you, or you can glide back. We're going to do a single leg stretch now. So we're here. Extend your left leg and put your hand, right hand on the knee of the right leg and the left hand on the shin. Okay, and we're going to pull like this twice. 1, 2, and then we change, switch your hands now. 1, 2. All right, so scoot out those tummy muscles in and up, and let's continue. 1, 2. Don't cheat that straight leg, please. Straighten it. 1, 2, and switch. 1, 2, and switch. 1, 2, and switch. So the thigh comes to the chest twice and switch. 1 more, last one. 1, 2, and come in, take a break, take a moment, take whatever you need, breathe. So while you're resting, I'll tell you we're going to do the double now. So in the double,
Again, you can stay flat on the mat. You can put a cushion under your head, or you can come right up. The double one is, if you remember, the hands are outside here. And as you extend the arms up behind you, like you're brushing your hat off of your head, the legs extend, you circle the arms and you come back around like this. So it's extend, circle, and come in. All right? So get into good form now, legs in tabletop position. Wait, wait, wait. Take a big breath here as you exhale. Scoop those tummy muscles in and up. Hold it there. Lift up head, neck, and shoulders if you choose to do that. And let's start. So the hands are there. So we're going to extend, lift the arms up, circle them around, come back in. Extend, arms, legs, in. Extend arms and legs and circle and come in. Last one, arms and legs, circle and come in. Rest. Take a break. You might want to squeeze those thighs into the chest. You might want to do a little spinal twist. Or maybe just circle those knees around. Take a break, because guess what? The next one is crisscross. Right. Okay, the only good thing about crisscross is your hands can be behind that skull, holding that head up. So you want to drop your head down into the arms and let the arms support you. All right, take a breath, take a moment, drink some water, shouldn't really. And let's get ready for crisscross now. So crisscross, you're lying down again in your neutral position. The spine is nice and neutral, okay? So take a big breath here, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Remember to lift the bathroom muscles slightly and scoop those tummy muscles in and up. Take your hands behind your skull. Good. From here, imprint is going to start. We're going to lift one leg up and then the other leg up. Take a breath again here now, and as you exhale, lift up head, neck, and shoulders. And then you're going to just keep the legs in tabletop position. You're going to just swing over to your right side and reach your left elbow to the right knee. Now try to get that left rib cage up and over, like a nice twist there. Then you come back to center and you go to the other side. And center. And elbow to knee and center. And elbow to knee and center. Let's do one more. Elbow to knee and center. Elbow to knee and center. Good, very nice. Take a breath. Oh, you're probably killing me by now, right? All right, let's cross the ankles and take your feet into the chest. And just relax for a moment. Relax, breathe and relax. So you see, we have done just a few of these already, and you can tell, you can feel the response of the body. You can just tell. And believe you me, if we do these Pilates exercises for the month or maybe 2 months or something, I guarantee you, you're going to be amazed. Okay, everybody turn onto your side and come up. We're going to sit with our spine stretched forward. So to sit, you can put something under the buttocks, pressing the sitting bones down into the mat, and lift up your chest, all right? So this one, slide your feet away from each other and draw the toes slightly back. We don't want any tension anywhere. Take a big breath in through the nose as you exhale, scoop those tummy muscles in and up underneath that rib cage and hold that muscle action there. We're going to inhale those arms up, bend your elbows and feel as though you're holding a little beach ball here. Take a breath as you exhale, you're going to lift up that spine and just stretch forward like you're rolling over that little ball in front of you there. And lift up that spine, lift it up as much as you can. And then we're going to slowly push the spine back and stack one vertebra on top of each other as we come up. Drop the shoulders down. Let's do 2 more like this. Inhale, lift up that spine. Exhale, roll over, spine stretch forward. And pull up now, right up. Squeeze that tongue in. What's happening with the rib cage? And then we're going to inhale, lift up. Good, 1 more to go. Take a breath in through the nose, exhale through those pursed lips. Roll over, drop the shoulders down, lift up your spine a little bit more. Come forward a little bit more. Squeeze that tummy in a little bit more, and then we slowly come back up and release. Good. Putting the hands behind you, we're going to just take a little reverse table here to just ease out anything that we have done. So lift up, okay, and stretch a little bit here. And then come back down to center. We're going to go into the saw right away. So don't make the legs too wide for the saw, because remember the saw, we have to reach over the little finger to the little toe. So if the leg is way out here, oh, the struggle. All right, so not too wide. Okay, lifting up those sitting bones, sitting up nice and tall once more. Take a big breath in through the nose, exhale through the mouth, scoop, scoop, scoop. Arms are here, elbows are slightly bent. So let's go. We're going to inhale over to your right. Exhale, little finger to little toe. Go slowly first. Okay, remember what's going on with the right hand here. Lift up your spine, scoop those muscles in and drop that rib cage down. And then we come up back on the right side, drop the shoulders, and then we come to center. Remember that? Okay, inhale to the left, little finger to little toe, drop the shoulders down, look slightly to over to the left side, and lift up that spine. Squeeze that rib cage in. Good. Come up on the left side and come to center. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more set. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and come back down to center. Good. Okay. Next one in the series. Just checking myself. All right. So now we're going to roll over to the tummy. Tummy, 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 tum, tum, tummy. All right. So take your time. And roll over onto that tummy. You okay, Master Jeffrey's quiet today, ladies. He's quiet today. All right. So now, this is where, oh, you can see the sticky on the hair, right? So while I'm going to demonstrate it with this stick for you. So when we get to do our yours, so this is what we're going to do here. So without the stick, your arms are going to come outside of your mat like this. And then you're going to lift up and try to straighten the arms if you can and stretch your chest forward. You can feel the stretch in the abdominal muscles there, and the neck is nice and long. When we have the sticks, watch this now. So we're going to press down into the pelvic triangle, pull up the tummy. Everybody can start. And then we're going to press and lift up. Okay, so with the stick, you have a little control here. And lower back down. Okay, again, we're going to inhale, exhale, scoop, 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 and lift up. Remember to drop the shoulders down, neck is nice and long, and then roll back down. And last one, up we go. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And lower down. Okay. We're coming up onto the forearms for single leg kick, and then we go straight into double. Can I just remind you of double? The double is hands out, don't interlace the fingers, just rest your hand at the lower back, and then we go 1, 2, and then we lift up, change the head position, and we stretch. Take the head to the opposite direction, put the hands back on the base of the spine, 1, 2, lift up and stretch, all right? So that's a double. So let's do the single one. So the arms, remember the elbows under the shoulder, you can make a fist and push the fist down into the mat, or you can interlace the fingers in front of you or palms, whichever you choose. Okay, so before we start, shoulders down, take a breath in through the nose as you exhale through the mouth, pull those tummy muscles in and up. Lift the bathroom muscles slightly and draw them up as well. Okay, they correspond with those abdominal muscles. Okay, so let's start on the right side. You're going to go 1, 2, and take it down. 1, 2, take it down. Some people might like to do point, flex, and down. Point, flex, and down. Some might like to try a flex, flex, and down. Flex, flex, and down. Try different ones, and then you can do point, point, and down, and point, point, and down. So try them all and see which one you prefer. What are you feeling when you do the various different ones? Okay, remember you're breathing in through the nose and last one on the left leg now. And let's come down for a double leg. Arms up the back. Let's go. 1, 2. Lift up and stretch. Stay. Come down slowly. Hands up the back. We're not rushing anything. 1, 2. Lift up and stretch. And down. Hands up the back first. Let's go. 1, 2. Lift up and stretch. One more. Down. 1, 2. Lift up and stretch and down. Nice, good. Now, lying on the tummy, you can rest your head on the hands. You're going to slide your right knee up. We take some release off the back. So you're going to do this. Okay. And then slide it down, and then you're going to go for the other side. Let me see what I wanted to do next. Ooh. Okay. I know what we're going to do now. So slide that left knee back down. All right. Stretch your arms out. Pick up a leg and stretch it out there behind you. Pick up the other leg and stretch it out. No, don't cheat, please, ladies. If you cheat, you're not going to see results. It doesn't make sense. Scoop those tummy muscles in and up because we're lying down now. Your tummy is on the mat. Pull it up off that mat. So all you're going to do is rest your chin down or your nose, and then you're going to take the opposite arm and leg up and stretch it off the mat like this, and then release it down. And then the other side. Now don't rush it. Take your time. When you lift up the opposite arm and leg, you want to stretch your arm and the leg. You want to breathe before you put it down on the mat. Take the other one up in front. The arms are in front. And stretch it. Just pay attention to what you're doing. All right? And release it. So keep going at your own pace. Opposite sides. Don't rock around. Your hips are not to rock. The movement is coming from the top of that thigh, that hip joint. All right, and the arm is moving from that shoulder joint. So you're not rocking around. Do 2 more sets. And then release. Come back to rest. This time you're going to bend your knees and windshield wipe your feet. Go from side to side. Good. And release. Okay, press into the hands, lift yourself up, walk your knees in, and let's come into table position here. So again, now for the Pilates table, we want to scoop those tummy muscles in and up. So make sure you're on your comfortable table here. And then you're going to take an inhale through the nose. As you exhale through the mouth, scoop your tummy muscles in and up underneath that rib cage. Hold that muscle action in there. Look down at your mat. Carefully, without rocking around, slide. So you're pressing into the left knee and slide your right leg out. Nothing else moves. You're going to take your time and walk your left hand out. Now, lift the arm and the leg up together and stretch it away from each other. The shoulders are down. Your tummy is pressed in. Squeeze it into that spine. Lower your right leg to the mat, lower your hand to the mat, and then draw the leg and the arm in together without too much movement there. Ready for the other side now. So again, we want to get back into the starting position, scooping those tummy muscles in and up. Nothing else moves or rocks around as you slide that left leg out. Keep it on the mat. Walk that right hand out. Take another scoop here and let the tummy muscles lift the arm and the leg up. As you stretch it away from each other, watch your shoulders, watch your neck. Breathe, scoop. Lower the leg back to the mat, lower the arm down, and slide everything in. Walk your knees away from each other, tuck your big toes in, push your buttocks back towards your heel, walk the hands all the way out, and just relax the head down. Now, take a big breath in through the nose, exhale through the mouth, scooping those tummy muscles in and up in child's pose, or shell pose, I call it in Pilates, it's called shell, and just rest. You deserve a nice little rest there in your shell pose. What time is it there now? Okay, you know that I love to do a little side series, right? So let's slide down and come onto your body, come onto your left side. I'm going to do left side first because I need to face the camera. Do left side, so when I do the instructions, we don't get too confused. Okay, now you want to make sure your back of your body is to the back long edge of your mat, and then you're going to take the legs nice and long to the front edge of the mat. Roll that top hip forward, right, like this. And if that top hip starts to roll back, you know that you've lost this. So the only way this hip is going to stay up here is if you scoop, scoop, scoop. All right, so let's take a breath in as you exhale through the mouth. Knit the bathroom muscles, pull them slightly up, and then scoop those tummy muscles in and up. Hold that muscle action in there. The legs are nice and tight. And although we work the top one, the bottom one is also helping. So your arm is here in front of you. You can choose to do this or whatever. Drop the shoulders down. All right, tighten up the knees, thighs, pelvic floor, tummy. Lift the sternum up, shoulders down. Keep the breath going. We're going to lift that top leg up. Tighten it up, keep it nice and tight. All right, you're dropping it down a little bit in order to circle it. So drop it down, take it to the front, take it up, take it back. Make some small circles so that we can get that nice control going. See what's happening here? You're controlling it. Look at the leg and see that you're controlling it. A nice circle. We don't want a semicircle or we don't want a square, right? Keep that tummy pressed in, beautiful. I'm not counting, so let's drop that leg down. And we start now. We go to the back this time, not too far back. You don't want your back to sway. Up and to the front. Okay? So I will feel I can feel the numbers, you know that. Sometimes you feel it and you don't have to count it. All right? I believe we have 2 more to go. Tighten up that bottom leg. Breathe. Good. And then release the leg down gently. Very nice. Okay, we're going to do heel to front, toe to back. Check in with your hip, check in with the tummy, and let's lift up that leg. The movement comes from up here, the hip joint. So heel to front, up, toe to back, up, heel to front. Notice that the knee is not bending, it's nice and straight. Heel to front, tighten up that leg and straighten it, toe to back. Heel to front, toe to back. One more. Heel to front. When you go to the back, you're going to lift that leg up and take it over to the other leg. And then release it down. All right? Control, control. Okay, from here, leg is nice and straight again. We are going to lift the leg up. Nice and straight. Not too far up. And take it down. And listen, watch this, ladies. I don't want this. Or you don't want this. If you do this, you're not doing the exercise. And all you're going to do is hurt your hip. So we take it with control again. So inhale to start, exhale, and let's go up and down. Nice and slow and easy. Up and down. Make sure the hip is forward. Good. Let's do one more. Up and down. Good. Roll over onto the tummy and roll over onto your other side to do a side series on the other side. So get into your good form. We start in good form, we do the exercise in good form, and we come out in great form. All right, don't drop out of the pose. So take your body to the back, bring your feet to the front edge of the corner of your mat there, and then you can choose what arm position you want. If you have a shoulder issue, be careful there. Okay, guys, you may want to just come down like this and put something here underneath the shoulder and the side of your head. So before we start, we have to prepare. So the top hip comes forward, tighten the knees, both thighs, everything tight. Let the bathroom muscles pull them up. Due to the looks that I'm getting over here. All right, and then you're going to take an inhale through the nose. As you exhale through the mouth, you scoop. Scoop it, scoop it. All right, hand in front of you. Okay, so lift up this leg. Check in with yourself. Is it nice and tight here? You're drawing up those muscles. This one is tight as well. So we're going to make our circles now. So you drop it down a little bit. You take it to the front. You take it up and you go back. So look down, gaze down at that leg and look and see what you're doing. Okay, these exercises are going to be so good for us. We can jump into the car, we can play our tennis, we can reach up into the kitchen cupboard and grab something, right? We can run down the steps. Okay, come down now and we're going to reverse it. So tighten up the knees again and lift the leg and go to the back, up, front and down. Right, so we can do all sorts of good things with these strengthening exercises here. Good, and release it down, nice. Take a moment, take a breath. We're gonna lift that leg up again. Tighten up everything, scoop, 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 and we're going to go heel to front. Remember, it's from the hip joint here, up. Turn it at the hip joint, toe to back. Keep the leg tight, up, heel to front, up, toe to back, up, heel to front, up, toe to back, up. Last one. When we take it to the back, we lift the leg up, bring it over the other leg, and then we take it down. What else? Oh, getting tired now, everybody? I think we're all getting a little tired. So from here, roll back onto your back. All right, come onto your back. Make sure that you're nice and straight on your mat also. Bend your knees and walk your knees towards the buttocks. Roll those shoulders down your back. Hands are beside you. Now take a big breath through the nose. Exhale through your pursed lips. Relax. Take another breath in. Out through pursed lips. And then the next breath is going to take us up into bridge. So you're pressing into the feet, you're pressing into your hands. Take a big breath in, pull up your pelvic floor muscles, scoop that tummy in, and let's press down and begin to lift your buttocks and spine off the mat. Now, when you get those hips up there and the buttocks and the spine leaves the mat, you want to, if you can lift up the head very slightly and just slide the chin down slightly. Didn't tell you to lift up the head too high. Slide, 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 so you can get the chin down slightly. Roll your shoulder blades down your back. And then you're going to draw the knees out to whatever is in front of you. Lift the hips a little bit higher. Last one, lift your sternum up to the ceiling. Breathe in, squeeze up. Let's squeeze up the buttocks. Tight, tight, tight. Can you squeeze that buttocks tight? Tight, 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 tight buttocks. Yay. And then slowly come down back onto your mat. Buttocks last. Very nice. Breath in and out. Okay, take your arms up like this beside you, or just make your arms comfortable wherever you can, or just even beside you down here. and do a little spinal twist to end the class. So take your thighs to the chest and drop them over to any side you want. You choose a side. And then your upper back goes to the opposite side of those knees. Put something under the shoulders. Turn the head very slightly and just connect to the breath. So guess what? Let's not do the Pilates breath here. We're going to just do the regular breathing. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Nice. Amazing how you feel after these exercises. Move forward. Okay, turn the nose up. Let's come back onto the back. Shift the buttocks over a little bit and you go to the other side. So checking with the shoulder that is opposite to the knees on the mat. Put something underneath that shoulder. Sometimes it has a way of hanging a little bit and we don't want that to happen. Take care of yourselves, okay? Breath in and out, soft breath in, soft breath out. And from this position, you're going to roll over onto your side, press into the hand, extend that top leg and lift yourself up. I'm going to do the relaxation sitting up today. Okay, so come into your comfortable seated position. It doesn't have to be cross-legged. You could even sit like this. See? You can sit like this. If you want to put a cushion under the buttocks, anywhere at all. You want to lean back on a piece of furniture or your wall, go ahead and do that. All right, so find your comfortable seated position. You're going to just rest your hands in your lap. Close your eyes, take a breath as you exhale. You're going to drop your chin to your chest. Tip your right ear over to your right shoulder. You can move around the head gently and slowly if you want to. So I can nod in yes or any other little movement that works for you. And then drop the chin to chest and then take your left ear to the left shoulder. Maybe you're not lifting the shoulder to the air, just tip it over wherever it hangs, it hangs. And then you can do your little movements on this side. And then drop your chin to chest. Lift your head up, keep your eyes closed. Now take your arms out to the side and lift them to the ceiling. Feel your arms, those heavy arms, just lifting up through the air. Lift your back up, take a little stretch here. And then as you exhale, release the arms slowly down to the floor in front of you. Press the palms down, drop the chin to the chest, bend your elbows. And I'm going to take a little baby step over to the right side, keeping the head down. Just a slight turn over to the right, nothing much here. And then we come back to center. Walk over to the left, turn. And come back to center, stretch out here one more time. Walk the hands back up, stacking one vertebra on top of the other as we lift your spine back up. Keep your eyes closed. Shoulders, squeeze your shoulders up to the ears nice and tight and release them. Lift the sternum and relax your hands in your lap. Relax your face and your jaw joint, your neck and your shoulders. Relax your arms, palms and fingers. Notice that you don't feel to relax the belly. Doesn't the belly want to stay in towards the spine now? Relax the thighs and the knees, the feet. And then open your eyes and let's just greet each other. Thank you very much.